guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're doing an updated wear and tear on the Louis Vuitton jean wallet. Now, I have had this wallet since, I want to say March of 2018. It is now July of 2019, so it has been over 1 year with almost daily use. I think I switched out of it one day in December of last year, and then that wallet ended up getting stolen that day. So safe to say that this has had almost continuous use for, what is that, for about 15 months. So I think it is held up in great shape, but I am going to show you a couple of things to look out for, what I have experienced with the wear and tear of this wallet. With this wallet, I already have a review posted, so I will leave that linked in the description box down below if you want to see that. I purchased this new from the boutique in Heathrow Airport in London. As far as I know, it is still currently available in Louis Vuitton. I'll check their website, and as well as you can always find some on the pre-owned market. These are relatively available for purchase, so I will try to find some and link them down below. So what's notable about this wallet is that it is monogram canvas front and back. There is a back pocket that I absolutely love that. Gold snap button here. It opens up with an interior card holder as well as a small zip pouch. So first I'm just going to show you the wear on the outside. Again, daily use for over a year. So first of all, I have experienced some curling here along the flap. I'm going to show you in a close-up, hopefully. That the flap has curled up slightly. Now, I've definitely seen other wallets curl up a lot more than this, and again, with the continuous use, this is not something that this is not something that bothers me. I do expect that with, you know, daily use for over a year, it's not going to look absolutely perfect, so that's okay. Another thing you'll notice is that, and it's hard to see it in this light, hopefully I'll show it in the cutaway, but there is some creasing along the front, along the top of the front flap, and very faintly you can see it as well on the bottom. So this crease sort of lines up with bottom card slot in the card holder insert, and I think just over time it's taken a toll on the exterior canvas. And again, hopefully you get a better shot of the wear that you can see here. So in the back, on the back pocket, there's also some curling and a little bit of sort of creasing right underneath it. Hopefully you can see that. But the thing is that I love the fact that this wallet has a back pocket to begin with, so a little bit of creasing and curling is not the end of the world for me. It's not something you really notice, and it isn't something that is to the detriment of the wallet or your items inside of it. Now, this interior material might be leather. It's a little hard to tell, but overall, I think it's generally pretty clean and still in great condition. I don't have any bubbling. There's just a little bit of wrinkling, I guess. I don't think you're going to be able to see that, but again, this is not something that you notice or impacts the use of the wallet at all. So as far as the glazing goes, there are some places where it has split a little bit and a little tiny bit of cracking. This is not anything that I'm really upset over. I think that, you know, in general, this wallet is held up pretty well. And as far as the hardware, there are some scratches and a little bit of chipping and discoloration. You see a little bit of the silver peeling. So we're gonna open it up, and you're gonna see the inserts. This is one of the main features of this wallet that I love so much. First, I'm just gonna open up and show you the inside of the actual wallet itself. For me, very clean. Usually I don't carry cash or any change or anything like that, so I don't have any interior staining. You will see some slight like creases right here where the card slots go. In wallets that are more worn than this one, in wallets that are very worn, I have seen these little slips of leather in between the card slots can rip, so that can be something you will see with more used and more worn wallets, but I haven't had any issues with that. My stitching is completely intact, no problems there. My button snap is still very tight. Now, for the inserts, I have this one and I have the card holder. Now, with this zip insert, it doesn't do a lot for me, and I have decided to sell it because genuinely after 1 year of use, I have not been able to find a way to utilize this piece inside of this wallet. It does fit back here in the back pocket very well, but that's not ever something that I've used or needed. So I showed this in my initial review of this, and it is exactly the length of a dollar bill. Like, it doesn't, well, it will not hold cash, and there's this outside pocket. So I guess maybe if you had business cards or something like that that you wanted to keep separate inside of your wallet, then that perhaps could be a use for it. This I'm selling just because in a year I have not really found a time where I said, oh, I'm so glad I have this. So this one didn't do anything for me, and I'm not going to be keeping it. But the star of the show, of the JEANNE wallet, is the card holder. So I'm sure that you guys are sick of hearing me wax poetic about how much I love this little card holder. It is so clutch, so handy, and it fits literally into every single of even my tiniest, miniest of bags. Now that I've told you how much I love it, let me tell you what a couple of issues I have had with it. So you can see it is very, very thin. I use this to keep my main cards. So that's 2 credit cards, driver's license, and insurance. So that's 4 cards in total in 2 card slots. So obviously I'm doubling up the card slots. Over the course of the year, it has stretched a lot. I mean, I say a lot, but yes, there has been some stretching as a result. And in the first slot, what you'll notice is that it has stretched so much that if I were to only put in 1 card into this front slot, unfortunately, what happens is that the card will slide out. So your items are no longer secure once this stretches out a ton. This doesn't bother me because I always keep 2 cards on me to begin with, but I will say that if you do intend to put 2 cards inside of this, make sure that these are 2 cards that are important enough that you will always need to have them. With the interior slot, it is a bit tighter, but I have experienced some slippage. Not nearly as much as the first one, but it is definitely a component. Yeah, there just has been some loosening, although I always keep the 4 cards, so it hasn't been an issue for me. But just know that if you intend to go from 2 to 4, then maybe double up the one in the middle instead of the one on the outside, because that is how it will stretch out over time and it get really, really loose, and you do not want to lose your credit card. My overall thoughts on this wallet, I think I've been pretty clear in saying how much I love it. I highly recommend it. This currently retails at $570 on the Louis Vuitton website. I haven't personally ever seen them in a store, but I've only been to the stores here in Miami, but I have seen it available online. It comes in a couple of different colors, or sorry, the card slots, the inserts will come in a couple of different colors. I really prefer the fuchsia, even though I'm not a huge pink person, but the fuchsia is the one that spoke to me the most. I like that it matched as well. That was important to me for some reason. I highly, highly recommend this wallet, and for almost constant daily use, I think that it has held up very, very well. Now, over time, I do foresee a time when perhaps this might curl up a bit more, and where I may need to take it in to have it, like, you know, put back down. But that's not really something I'm worried about. I like my SLGs to be hard wearing, and this is definitely proven to be hard wearing. I am not under the expectation that when you use something every day for an entire year that it's not going to show any signs of wear at all. I did fully expect that there was going to be some, you know, chipping, glazing, curling, all of that is fine, and I think this is completely reasonable. This is a completely reasonable amount of wear for something that is handled every single day. Again, highly, highly do I recommend this, and the card holder is my absolute favorite thing. I probably would purchase this card holder separately because it is so thin and small that it is really a no-brainer to carry inside of any bag or your pocket. I would also sometimes put it in my mini pochette if I'm just trying to be hands-free. And yeah, this wallet is perfection. Staple in my collection. I highly recommend it. If you can get your hands on one, you should do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any requests for any future content, and I will leave everything linked down below in the description box, as well as my initial review video. That's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!